What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dave and I'm here to help you win with money so you can build your wealth. Can money buy happiness? This is a question I get asked pretty regularly, and I have an opinion on this as a financial coach, as someone who has helped many clients actually behind the scenes. As an ex-banker, I've seen how money plays into folks' lives. I've seen how they use it. You'd be really surprised when you have access to people's bank accounts. You really get to see the behind the scenes of what people will do to try to create happiness in their lives, the amount of debt that they will go into to try to find happiness. Let's talk about 5 reasons why money can't buy happiness. But stick to the end, and I'm going to show you how money actually can buy something more important than happiness. Look around in your home at all of the things that you purchased that you were so excited to buy, and now it is a week, a month, 6 months later, and you are no longer using or probably not even noticing that the thing is even a thing in your life. Think about it. What is something that you have right now in your home that you were super excited to buy and you don't even use it, and it is less than 6 months later? Drop it in the comments below. Do you ever sit around and look at those things and think, I'm so glad that I bought that, now I'm happy? On the other hand, when you look at photos of memories that you've made, trips you've taken, and things that you've gotten to experience, an instant feeling of happiness comes at a moment's notice. Unfortunately, the reality in this world is that material things cannot compete with matters of the heart. There are many more reasons why money cannot buy happiness. Let's get into them. The first reason money cannot buy happiness. Number 1, you will never be satisfied. Sounds kind of dark, but hear me out on this one. As a human, we are wired to accomplish things and to move on. We are not wired to be content. If you look all the way back to the beginnings of time, we had to hunt for all of our food. And our subconscious programming, all that same wiring from thousands of years ago, is still the same wiring that we operate off of today. Except for back then, you literally did have to hunt to eat. But now, we're not in that scenario, and yet our body still functions much the same way. So you may buy something and think, I'm glad that I bought that. It may be a short-term thing, it may be a medium-term thing, or maybe an investment for your future, in which case this does not apply. But for most expenses, consumer goods, things that are purchased on debt, most of those things, those are typically not the things that you're going to look back on one day and think, wow, I really remember this moment and I'm really glad that I did that. Number 2, money can't buy true friends. We've seen folks that spend money to try to impress other people. As a financial coach, these are the folks that I feel so bad for, because they desperately have good intentions to make friends, to build community, to make connections. But unfortunately, because they are bringing out their wallet on a regular basis, they get taken advantage of regularly by the folks that are not really interested in building long-term, mutually beneficial relationships. They are attracting the people that want to look and give a certain appearance to the world and then go home and do their own thing. This is an unfortunate reality, but a reality nonetheless. Money cannot buy true friends. True friends are where you have a connection with someone that is not built on what you can do for them or what they can do for you in financial terms or in terms of what you can buy someone. True friends do invest in each other, but it is much more of an emotional investment than it is a monetary one. That, I would say, is the difference between true friends and the individuals that are looking to take advantage of you. Number 3, happiness is doing what you love. Doing what you love never gets old because it gives you joy throughout the process of doing it. Whether it's a hobby, whether it's a passion, whatever the case may be, ultimately you want to be in a position to where you do things that you're passionate about. Right now, financial coaching, I am beyond grateful to do this, and this is my passion. I want to help folks win with money and build their wealth. I spent a career around it as a banker, but in doing what I do today, I get to work with individuals one-on-one in a intimate coaching environment. To me, there's nothing better than doing things that you love on a regular basis, and that is significantly more important than money. Number 4, money can't buy time. Not directly, it cannot buy time. Stick around. I'm going to add a little bit to this later on. But there is a common misconception that money and time don't correlate. I do believe that money and time do correlate, and in fact, I think that folks should look at their time in terms of how much money they earn on an hourly basis. And that can be done whether you're self-employed or whether you are drawing a paycheck from a 9-to-5 employer. So I do think time is money, and that everyone has a certain value in terms of a dollar value that they provide in the marketplace. I also will add a disclaimer. I don't think that is correlated to the value that we all have to other humans and on this earth. I do think that is a separate thing. Number 5, saving is important, but don't forget to enjoy life. We live in a hustle culture here in America, and you go on social media and you see this person, that influencer telling you to hustle and grind and come on bro, go harder, you're not going hard enough, 24/7, all day long, that kind of a thing. That is not what builds a joyful life or leads to fulfillment in life. Actually figuring out what matters to you and your life and what you want to have at the end of it is where you should start. Maybe that is money. No one can tell you that if that is yours. But for most people, it's going to be time, because time is limited, whereas money is unlimited. You can always earn more money. So don't forget to prioritize enjoying your life, but also taking the necessary steps to make sure that your future is secure and that you can have more freedom in the future. Here's my best tip. Money can buy some measure of happiness. Now, hear me out on this one. I know it sounds like a contradiction. So, there's not a direct correlation between money and happiness, but what money can do is if you save and invest your money and build wealth, you can get to a point to where you are financially free. You're debt free, your house is paid off, you've got enough money to live comfortably now and in the future years. If you can do that, then you get to a point to where you are the captain of your own ship. And what that means is that you have essentially bought yourself time freedom, and with time freedom usually comes happiness, because you have more control over your life, you have more time to do the things that you most want to do. If you're serious about building wealth, download my free financial plan that will take you step by step on how to pay off your debt, save more, and invest for your future. I'll leave a link in the description below. Drop your thoughts and questions in the comments below. And if you found value in today's video, make sure to like and subscribe for all the financial tips, tricks, and motivation to win in financial life. Consider adding me on Instagram. My posts are pretty much daily. Until next time.